Standard Course HSK-6, Standard Textbook for HSK-6, published by Beijing Language and Cultural University Press. Lesson 1. 孩子给我们的启示。孩子 kids or children, 给 to give, 我们的启示 启示 is enlightenment or a message, or in other words, children give us an enlightenment. Before reading the lesson, let us do some warm-up exercises. 热身 hot, 身 body, warm up. 在你跟父母 with your parents. 和孩子的 or children. 关系中 关系 is concern, 中 in the middle. Here 关系 means relationship. In your relationship with your parents or children. 遇到过 遇到 is to meet or encounter, go over or cross over or encountered. 下列情况吗？下列 is following, 情况 situation or conditions. In your relationship with your parents or children, have you encountered these situations? 如果遇到如果 if 遇到 meet or encountered, if encountered. 想一想 think or think about it. 该怎么办？该 is should, 应该的该。该怎么办？怎么办 is how to do or what to do. If you have encountered such a situation, think about it, what should be done. 如有更多情况，如有 if you have 更多 many 情况 situations, if you have many such situations like this, 请补充说明。补充 is supplement or add, 说明 is a clarification or explanation. So think about the following situations and see what should be done in such situation, and in case you find that there are many such instances, then you should add an explanation or clarification. Situation 1. 父母不让孩子看电视。父母 parents 不让 not let 孩子 children 看电视 watch television， 自己却在看，自己 self 却 yet 在看 watch. Parents don't allow their children to watch television, yet they themselves watch television. Situation 2. 父母教育孩子。教育 is to teach or educate. Parents educate their children. 要诚实。诚实 is to be truthful or honest. 要 need or must. Parents teach their children or educate their children that they must be honest or truthful. 自己 self 却 yet 说谎 yet they themselves sure to speak. 谎 is a lie, yet they themselves lie. Situation 3. 父母告诉孩子 parents tell their children 要多帮助别人。要多 is more, 帮助 help, 别人 other person. Parents tell their children to help other people more. 自己有时候 themselves sometimes 却 yet 怕麻烦。怕 is afraid, 麻烦 is trouble, yet they themselves are afraid of trouble, sometimes afraid of trouble. 不愿意帮助别人。愿意 is willing, 不愿意 not willing, 帮助别人 not willing to help others because they are afraid of trouble. This was part 1. Let us now move to part 2. 想一想，下列词语之间有什么联系？想一想 think about it. 下列 the following 词语 is words, terms or expression 之间 in the middle or amongst them 有什么联系 have what connection or what are the relationship between the following disyllabic or trisyllabic words or characters. This relation is similar to the root word as in English. So both the words have different meaning, and when they join together they make a separate word which involve meaning of both the characters. So let us have a look at the following words. New, this means a female. So let us consider this as the root words and see how this character new is combined with other terms to make different expressions. New run. Run is a person and new is a female person or a female, or we can also say a woman. New shi. Now this word shi, it has a meaning of scholar or a warrior. So if we connect these two words, new shi, this becomes a female scholar or a female warrior. So if we relate these two terms, we can assume that it should be a female scholar or a female warrior. Commonly this term is used as a prefix for miss or a lady. New ci. New ci. Ci is the short form of suo or a woman's room. New fang. Notice the characters. Fang means direction or side. So word by word these two characters together means the female side, and this term is very commonly used in marriages to refer the bride's side. New sheng. Sheng means life, new means a woman. New sheng is also again used to refer to female or women. New huang. Huang is an emperor. New huang is an empress, a female emperor or an empress. New chuang. Chuang is dress or clothing. New chuang is a woman's dress or woman's clothing. New xing. Xing refers to gender. New xing. Word by word or literally it means the female gender. Fu new. Fu and new both are female or a woman, but fu new is more commonly used for married women. Xiao new. So if we look at the characters, Xiao means less, new is a woman, and Xiao new is used to refer an unmarried woman. Mei new. Mei is beautiful, new is female, a beautiful woman. And this in fact is a very common way of addressing an unknown woman. Tu sheng nu. Tu, this means alone or single. It is also used to mean independent. Tu, alone or single. Sheng, born or birth. Nu is a female. So literally word by word this means an independent or a single girl, or it is used to refer if you have a single child or a single girl child, that is tu shang nu, your only girl child. Mu nu. Mu is for mother, nu. Together mu ning is used to mean mother and daughter. Let us look at the second root word. This was the first root word, new, and we see a number of commonly used compound words are made of this root words. Let's look at the second root word, who. The meaning of who is no. Who, shu. Shu is a number or a counting. Who, shu is no number or no counting, or in other words, countless. Who, pian. Who is no or not. Pian. Pian means a side. Who, pian. Word by word, this means something which has no sides or no boundaries, or in other words, boundless. Wu chia. Wu chia. Chia is price. Wu chia. Word by word, this means no price or a priceless or invaluable thing. Wu shang. Shang is sound. Wu is no. No sound or soundless. Wu yu. Yu is words or speech. Wu yu is no speech or no words or speechless. Wu fa. Fa is a method or way. Wu fa, word by word, it means there is no way or no means or somebody being unable or incapable to do something. Wu guan. Guan is concern or relationship. Wu guan is no concern or no relationship or no association with. Wu si. Si is private or personal. Wu si is nothing private or nothing personal. So somebody who has nothing private or nothing personal for him, he is an unselfish person. And wu si also means unselfish. Wu hui. Hui is a regret or repentment. Wu hui is no regret or no repentment. Wu wang. Wang is hope. Wu wang is no hope or hopeless. Let us move to the third root word or third compound word, shing. Shing means to awake or wake up. Let us see how various words are used by combining with this root character. Jiao shing. Jiao, to call. Shing is to wake up. Somebody wake up by calling. To wake somebody up by calling. Chao shing. Chao is noisy. Word by word, these two characters together means a noisy awakening or waking up due to a lot of noise. Jing shing. Jing is a shock or a surprise. Jing shing. Word by word together, this means a shocked or a surprised awakening or waking up due to a shock or a surprise. So if you have a nightmare, you had a bad dream and you suddenly wake up scared and surprised, then it is jing shing. Tui shing. Tui is to push. Shing is awake. Word by word, push, awake, or somebody awake, somebody wake up due to a push. Shui shing. Shui is to sleep and shing is to wake up or being awake. So shui shing is a normal course of thing, a routine thing, sleeping and waking up or waking up normally. Let us now move on to next root word, which is shi. This means to look at, to regard, or also to inspect. Let us see what are the words that could be created or made with these root word. Zhong shi. Zhong is heavy. Shi is to regard as or to look at or to consider. So regarding something as heavy, this is the literal meaning. Actual meaning is consider something as important. Hu shi. Hu means suddenly, It is also used to make word like who ran. So who means suddenly, sure, to view or to look at, to regard, or to look at somebody suddenly, or not knowledge of somebody, or in other words, to ignore somebody. Qing shi. Qing is light, soft, or gentle. So light, qing, shi, to look at or to regard. To look at somebody or regard as somebody as light, that means not giving importance or considering somebody as lower than yourself or look down upon somebody. Huan shi. Huan is a ring or a loop. Huan shi is to look, or so Huan shi have a ring side look or a loop side look, or looking around at all the sides, or looking around. Dui shi. Dui is to or towards. Shi is to look at. Looking at towards or looking at each other. Xiang shi. Xiang is a picture or a photograph. Shi is to look around or look at. So looking at like a picture or staring at somebody. Xiang shi. Shi cui. Shi is to look at. Cui is to feel. Looking at something with a feeling or having a vision. Shi cui means vision. Shi xian. Shi is real or actual. Xian is to look at. Looking at the real thing. This is the literal meaning of the association between these two characters. Together this means to achieve something or realize something. Shi er pu qian. Let us break down the characters and look at the relationship. Shi is to look at, and, pu, no or not, qian, to see. Looking at and not seeing, or turning a blind eye or ignoring somebody. Shi er pu qian. Look but no look, turning a blind eye. So this was various root words and the formation of new words combined. A lot of words can be made by combining these root words, and compound words are created. Let us now move on to the text, and we'll also look at some compound words while reading this text. Let us start with the text. The children gave us an enlightenment. 孩子给我们的启示。启示 is enlightenment or epiphany. So children gave us enlightenment. 琳琳和甜甜是同学。Linlin and Tian Tian, these are names, are classmates. Linlin 和甜甜是同学。甜甜的父母要出差。甜甜's parents 要 need to 出差。出差 is a business trip. Tian Tian's parents need to go on a business trip. 想请我们帮忙照看几天女儿。想请 is asked or requested. 我们 we 帮忙 to help. 照看 to look after. 几天 some days or several days. 女儿 daughter. They requested that we look after their daughter for a few days. 我和老公 I and my husband. 爽快的爽快 Shuang is straightforward or frank, and Kuai is quick. So combined together, Shuang Kuai, straightforward in a frank manner, quickly, or together this word means readily. 爽快的答应下来。答应 to agree 下来。So I and my husband readily agreed. 有个孩子和我们的独生女朝夕相处。有个 have a 孩子 child 和 this means and here it means with 我们的儿独生女 our only daughter 朝夕相处。This is an idiom which means get along day and night or it describes that people live together and are very closely related. Let us have a look at the words of this idiom. Chao, when used as noun, this means morning. She, this means evening. Xiang, phase. Chu, point or place. So, if we connect these words, morning, evening, different phases at the same point. Or people are at the same point, morning or evening. They live together or are very closely related. 我们巴不得呢 Pa, one of the meaning of the particle pa is also to wish or hope. Pa pu de. This means when you are eager for something or really excited for it. 我们巴不得呢 We were really excited or we were really eager. So together this becomes we were really very eager to get a child who could live closely with our only daughter. 最兴奋的是琳琳。兴奋 is excited. 最兴奋 most excited. The 是 Lin is Lin. Most excited of all is Lin. Let us look at the characters of this word excited. So the two characters that make excited is Xing, fun. Xing is having an interest for something and fun it means to exert yourself. So together combined this compound word becomes you have an interest for something and you exert yourself for that purpose or objective. Together it becomes you are excited. 让这要用爸爸最拿手的美味佳肴，欢迎天天来我家。让 is to shout or make a noise. 这要 like this. Yang using. Papa, father. 最 most. 拿手 good or best. The 美味 is a delicacy or fine things or the best things of father. Let us look at the compound character or compound word 美味. It is made up of two characters. 美 which means beautiful, 味 which means taste. Together this becomes beautiful taste or fine things or finesse. 佳肴. Now notice this, the two characters of this word 佳肴. Jia again is beautiful or excellent and yao is a mixed dish or the best eatables, best dish, father's most fine dishes, mixed dishes. Huaning. Notice the words huaning means welcome. Let us look at the two characters that make this word for welcome. It is huan, which is pleasure or happy, and ing, which means to meet or to come together or move together, move towards. Combined together, both these words mean happily move towards each other or welcoming. 天天来我家. Tian coming to our home. So the most excited was Lin. She shouted like this, using father's best delicacies or mixed dishes to welcome Tian Tian to their home. Hai Thi Chu. Hai is still or in addition to. Thi Chu. Thi Chu. Thi is to put forward or mention. Chu is to start off. So together this becomes to propose something. Hai Thi Chu. In addition, she also proposed. Ta de Shu Chuo. Ta de her. Shu Chuo. Shu is book. Chuo. Chuo zi the chuo or desk. Shu chuo is book, desk or study table. 可以和甜甜共用. 可以 is can. 和 with. 甜甜甜甜共用. 共用 is to share. In addition, she proposed that his study table can also be shared with Tian Tian. Gong is to share, common or general, and Yong is use. Together this becomes shared usage or shared use. 看到女儿. 看到 looking at, 女儿 daughter, 对 towards or to, 伙伴. 伙伴 is a partner or companion. 热情 热 is heat or hot. 情 is feeling or situation. So combined together, these two compound characters together become a heated feeling or enthusiasm. 无私, this word we had done earlier. 私 is private or personal. 无 is no or not. Nothing private, nothing personal or unselfish. 我和老公, I and husband, I and my husband. 别提多高兴了. 别提, let us look at the words of this, characters of this word. 别 is used to make imperative for don't go, don't come, don't worry. We use 别, don't or no. Thi is to put forward, propose or mention. No need to mention. 别提, I and my husband. 别提, no need to mention or no need to say. 多高兴了. 多 is much or a lot. 高兴 is happy. Le, it's a particle. So no need to say that I and my husband were very happy looking at our daughter so warmly, about to welcome and in an unselfish manner about to welcome her companion. Let us also look at the characters of word 高兴. 高兴 is happy, and the two characters 高, this means high, and 兴. 兴 we just did in a previous word. 兴 is an interest, so where we have a high interest, we are happy. 高兴 happy. 天天还没来. 天天 has not yet came. 连连就变得异常勤劳. 连连就 then 变得 is to change. 异常. Let us look at the characters of word 异常. E means novel or abnormal or foreign, something which has not been there before, and chang means regular or often. So these are two opposite words. Yi chang. Together this becomes yi chang, not in a normal way or in a novel way or not usual, unusually. So lin then pian the changed in an unusual way, in an unusual. Chen lao. Chen is diligent and lao is labor or work. So she become a unusually diligent worker before Tian Tian has even arrived. Jiang Wuzi. Jiang will. Wuzi room. 收拾的. 干干 ching ching. 收拾 is to tie up or clean up, tidy up. 手势的干干净净干净 is clean. This is repetition of verb. 干 is to dry and 净 is completely dry up completely or clean up. 干净 together means to clean up something. So before Tian Tian has even arrived, Lin Lin become exceptionally diligent, hardworking and tidy up her room. 东西摆放的整整齐齐。东西 things 摆放 to put or place the 整整齐齐 neatly. So she arranged the things neatly. 什么好事都想看点点。什么 what 好事 good thing or good matter. 都 all of this without exception. 想 think or want. 看 to see. 天天 she want Tian Tian to see all the good things or she want to really impress Tian Tian. 我家琳琳虽是女孩 in my family 虽 although Lin Lin is a girl is a girl child in my house 却也善事放度十足却 yet 也 also 善事 is a gentry member. 放度 is demeanor or manner. 十足 zu is sufficient enough or full of. 十足 enough or sufficient. Although Lin Lin is a girl child in our house, but she has a demeanor or style of enough style of or she is full of a style of a gentry member or a gentleman. 天天的到来 Tian Tian arrived 是我和老公的日子过得异常伤心是 third tone is to make or cause. Make 我和老公的 me and my husband's 日子 day. 过 to go over 过的异常 is exceptionally or abnormally. 伤心 let us see the two characters of 伤心. Shang means to save and shin is heart. Save heart or you have no worry or no tension that saves your heart. So shang shin no worries or without any worry. Let us read the sentence again. Shi third tone make. So arrival of Tian Tian arrived. Shi make me and my husband the day Kuo Passover. Yi Chang exceptionally or abnormally. Shang Shin worry free. Arrival of Tian Tian made me and my husband's days Passover without any worry. 两个孩子 the two children 每天早上 every day morning 不用叫 no need 不用 no need 叫 to call 就醒了就 then 醒 this word this character we did in the warm-up exercises. Shing is to wake up. So the two children every day morning without need to call them wake up. 上学 is to go to school. 不用 no need. 接送 is to receive. Song is present. So 接送 no need to receive them. Go to school no need to pick them up. 作业 to do 作业 is homework. 不用 no need to. 读书 is to supervise and su means to hurry or rush. So rushing things by supervising them. So there was no need to wake them up. They go to school without need to pick them up, and they also do their homework without a need to urge them or to push them. 他们不打架。打架 is to fight or a scuffle. They did not fight. 不闹别扭。闹别扭。别扭 is hard to get along or on bad terms. Now is to suffer or be troubled by. So they were not troubled by difficulty in getting along with each other. 关系别提多让掐了。关系 is a relationship. 别提别 is used for imperative for don't or no. Thi question, no question or undoubtedly. The relationship undoubtedly. To much or a lot. Rang chia la. Rang chia is harmonious or enjoying a certain kind of rapport. So their relationship was undoubtedly harmonious. 看到女儿和甜甜这么亲密。Looking at daughter and Tian Tian 这么 so 亲密。亲密 is close or intimate. Looking at the daughter and Tian Tian were so close or they were so harmonious with each other. 大有忽略我们的其实。大有 largely or mostly. 忽略 is ignore. 我们的其实 is influence. They largely ignored our influence. 我和老公都有点嫉妒了。I and my husband, both of us were a bit jealous. 这天晚上 on this day in the evening, 两个孩子 the two kids 做完作业 after doing their homework. 开始滔滔不绝地聊了起来。开始 is started. 滔滔不绝地 look at the words. 滔滔 Tao means an overflowing thing or a flooding, a flood or an overflow. Tao. 绝 is endlessly or absolutely. 聊 is to chat or talk. 起来 started or come up with. One evening after finishing their homework, the two kids started chatting endlessly. 一个说 one of them said, 我不喜欢王朵朵。I don't like 王朵朵。他就喜欢敢穿的漂亮的同学。一起玩。She in fact like 敢 with 穿的 is to wear 漂亮的 which means 漂亮的衣服 beautiful clothes. 同学 classmates 一起 together want to enjoy. I don't like Wang Tuo because she liked to hang out with classmates who dress well. 还老嘲笑别人。还 in addition, 嘲笑 is to ridicule or make fun of. In addition, they make fun of other persons. 另一个说 the other said, 我讨厌高春来。讨厌 is to hate. 高春来 this is name. I hate 高春来。他最会讨好老师了。 Hui is to know. Zui Hui is the best knowledge or the best thing she knows. Tao how to please somebody or be in someone's good books. Lao shi la, teachers. I hate Tao Chun Lai because the best thing he knows is to please teachers. 我和老公 I and my husband 都对是一样。我和老公对是一样。对 is two or towards. Yan is I or look. I and my husband 对 towards looked at each other. 这么小的孩子 so little kids. 怎么学会了？怎么好学会了 studied. 背后议论人 背后 is backside or behind. 议论 to discuss. 人 person or people. Where did these small kids learn to discuss people behind their back? 我郑重地走到他们跟前。郑重 is serious. 我郑重地 I seriously 走到 walked towards 他们跟前 to their front or I seriously walked in front of them. 严肃地说严肃 is serious. 严肃地 seriously. 说 said seriously. 看到别人有缺点看到 look at 别人 other person. 有 to have 缺点 is a shortcoming or a mistake. 缺 means lack of something or a defect. So 缺点 is a disadvantage or shortcoming or a defect. 缺点. So if you look that somebody has a shortcoming or a defect, 应该当面说应该 should. 当面 in front of 说 to speak. If you see somebody has a shortcoming or a defect, you should speak in front. 背后说人家的坏话不好。背后 backside 说 speak 人家 other persons the 坏话。坏 is bad, evil or spoiled. 话 is words. 坏话 evil words. 不好 not good. Speaking bad words about other people on their back is not good. 老公也在旁边附和。老公 husband 也 also 在 at 旁边 side. 附和. Now look at the characters of this word 附和. Fu means to attach or add. He, this means and or with, attaching with something or echoing someone's thought. So my husband also by my side supported me and echoed with my opinion or added or attached to my opinion. 大伙儿要和睦相处。大伙儿 companion or partner 要 need or must 和睦 harmonious. 相处 live together or partners must live together harmoniously. 对人要宽容。对人 is other person 要 need or must 宽容. Let us first look at the characters of this word 宽容. Kwan means wide or broad and wrong is to allow or permit. So you should be broad enough, you should have a broad mind to allow or permit the other also or to understand him or be tolerant to other person must be tolerant. So companions or partners must live in harmony with each other and be tolerant for each other. 女儿却是一脸的 以后 The daughter yet is 吹 is yet, 脸 is face, 以后 is confusion or doubt. But the daughter still is puzzled or she has a face showing puzzle or doubt. 反问道 Fan is anti or counter. One is question. So we get this word from these two characters. Fun. One. Fun is anti or counter. One question, an anti question or a repeat question, a counter question. Fan. One Tao. 你们不是也有时候说你们 you 不是 not is or is not 也有 also have 有时候 sometimes 说 speak or said. Have you not at times said 那个朋友 that friend 好相处 how is good 相处 is to get along, that friend is good to get along with. 那个朋友很自私吗 that friend is very 自私 z is self, 私 is personal or private. 自私 together becomes a selfish person. 自私 and the opposite word we have done in the warm-up exercises. 无私 wu means no and se is person or private, personal or private. Somebody who has nothing personal or private or an unselfish person. Wu se is an unselfish person and zi se is a selfish person. 省间我和老公被问的说不出话来。省间 is suddenly or instantly. 我和老公 I and my husband 被问的 by this question 说不出话来 did not have an answer or were speechless. 屋子里鸦雀无声。屋子里 inside room 鸦雀 notice this word 鸦雀无声 this is an idiom which means very quiet. Ya is a crow, Chue is a bird, Wu Shang, no sound. Literally meaning there is no sound of crows and bird or the natural environment has gone silent. This idiom is used to refer to a situation of pin drop silence. 人们常说 Ranman people 常说 often say 启蒙老师的重要性不可忽视。启蒙 is enlightenment. 启蒙老师的 teachers 重要 most important. 性 character or nature. Enlightenment is teacher's most important nature or characteristic. 不可 not can. 忽视 to ignore. Enlightenment is teacher's most important characteristic and it cannot be ignored. 父母就是孩子的第一任老师。父母 parents 就是 then or in fact 孩子的 children's 第一 first 人 responsible 老师 teacher. All parents are the first teacher of their children's. 这话确实不假。这话 this word 确实 indeed 不假 假 is fake or false. These words are indeed not fake or not false. 可如果这次不是女儿跑步可 but 如果 if 这次 this time 不是 is not 女儿 daughter fun is anti or counter 不 is argument but if this time daughter had not put a counter argument or refuted 我还意识不到我 I still yi shi. Let us look at the characters of this word, yi shi. Yi means meaning, shi is knowledge. So yi shi together becomes meaning and knowledge or realization. Pu tao, not reach or not arrived. Had the daughter not refuted or put a counter argument, I would not have realized. 我们日记的惹话. 惹话 is way of doing things or behavior. 我们日记的惹话 our own behavior. 和 and 对 towards 孩子的要求 request or requirement. 实行 to put into practice. 的是两套标准. Tao is a set, 标准 is standard. So our own way of doing things and our request or our requirement of children's behavior are two standards or two set of standards. Tao 标准 set of standards. 那便是对日记宽容. 便 is that or then, 那便 that then, 是 is, 对 towards, 日记 self, 宽容. 宽容, we just did this word, it has two characters, 宽 is wide and rong is to accommodate. So 宽容 is accommodative or tolerant. This then is to us, to our oneself, we are tolerant. 对孩子严厉. 严厉 is strict or severe. That this then is being tolerant to oneself and being strict or severe to the children. 孩子也可以是我们的老师啊. Children can also be our teacher. 说真的, 说 to speak, 真 is real or really. 说真的 really or seriously. 这次是孩子给我上了一课. This time, children gave us a lesson. 我深深的感到. 深 is deep. 我深深的 I deeply. 感到 to feel. I deeply feel. 想当好父母. 想当 is to appear as or to serve as how good 父母 parents. 首先要约束好日记的言行. 首先 is first of all, 要 need or must. 约束 bound or restrict. How good 日记的 self. 言行 yen is speech and xing is deeds or behavior. So first of all, you must bind or restrict good yourselves or yours, words and behavior or action and deeds. This was the text of lesson 1, standard course HSK 6, published by Beijing Language and Culture University Press, an epiphany or an enlightenment from the children.